Alright, so here's what I asked you to do on the warm-up. I asked you to identify the Y-intercept, and I asked you to do that with the banana. So here's the Y-axis. Please mark that on your paper. Please mark X-axis on your paper if you haven't done so already. So bananas always go on Y. They only go on Y whenever the graph, this is the graph right here, crosses. So it crosses right here. So make sure you have a banana right here at +4. And then your X, your heart goes on your X-axis. Where did you put it? Somebody at Alyssa's table? Where's the heart at? Thank you. -8. Now, for your stairs, you have to follow each vertical line and see if it crosses perfectly through the intersection, through the cross. And so, right here you should have one, Moses. The next vertical line you move up, this does not cross perfectly, so you skip that one. Keep moving up. Here it crosses perfectly through the cross. Keep going, it doesn't there. It does here. Doesn't there. It does here. Keep going. It does here. It does here. There's your banana, so it should be there. It does not cross perfectly. It crosses perfectly there. Doesn't there. It does here, and it does there. So then you're going to draw your stairs. You've got some colors at your table, but this is going to be the change of Y. This is going to be the rise. Every time I was rising 1, and then running, I am running 2. Do you mind getting that, Claudia? I'm running 2. So my rise is 1 over 2. Can you get a warm-up from me, please? You. There it is. And then there's one already on your desk, Chikai, because I saw you come in. Alright, so the Y-intercept, the banana, put a little banana in front. Slope, put a little stairs in front. And then for the X-intercept, that's the heart. So we're going to put the numbers. So for the banana is at 4. The Y-intercept, it's 1 over 3. Now, someone was asking me, how do you know, Precious, it is positive or negative? Here's how we're going to do. So here's how you know. One way to know is you start with the Y-intercept, the banana, and you move to the right. And this time, if you move to the right, you'd be going up. So you start with the banana, your beginning point, and you follow the graph and see if it's moving up or if it's moving down. Now, what I'm going to ask you to draw, go to page 31. The other way you can know, we're going to draw this on page 31. We're going to write this at the very top, and we're going to write slope man. This is the other way you can know. Besides what I just showed you, this is the other way you would know if it's positive, negative slope. So this is called slope man. It's a way of knowing whether it is positive, negative, undefined, or 0 slope. So remember, slope has to do with stairs. Okay? It has to do with stairs. Think about it as the stairs. How many are you rising over the run? How many are you rising over the run? And slope just measures that. Measures how much you're going up over, how much you're going up over. That's what that is. That's a number. Do you need a minute? Do you have your journal? Back table. So here's how a couple ways that you would know this. So here is slope man. It's basically the face of a man. Hopefully you'll see it. A man kind of winking. So this eyebrow here, if your graph looks like this one, it's positive slope. If your graph looks like this one, it's negative slope. Now, those are the two main type that we're going to deal with this 6 weeks, either positive slope or negative slope. Okay? Please draw it kind of large on your paper. And so if For example, here you'd be going up the stairs, here you'd be going down the stairs. Okay, so here's how you would know. Let me show you this example. You put your pencil over the graph, and then you see, does it look like the positive eyebrow or does it look like the negative eyebrow? So if you put your pencil over it, this one looks more like the positive eyebrow. So this would be positive slope. Put a little plus in front, please, on your warm-up. So then your equation would be the y-intercept, your banana, the 4. You could say y equals the banana first. You could put it second, it wouldn't make it wrong. Because this one looks like the positive eyebrow, if you put your pencil over it, this one's the positive slope, you're going to put plus, and you're rising 1 over 3. So now it wasn't 1 over 3, it was 1 over 2. 1 over 2. Now, because this one's your slope, this one's your squiggly, and happens every time. Look how many times you have slope happening. Then you put X behind it for each time, for each month, for each number of whatever day or month or whatever we're talking about. Now, let's go back to Slope Man. This could happen with Slope Man. What would it look like if you needed to go from here? So Slope Man is saying you go from here to there, you would need some stairs, right? Now, what if you needed to go from here to there? Do you need stairs for that? You need 0 stairs for that. So if you see a line like this, your slope is 0. Because you need 0 stairs. You could just run. You don't need to rise. You don't need to go up or down. So please draw that. You could think of it as the mouth of the slope man. And this is 0. You put zeros on both sides. That means you need 0 stairs. You do not need stairs. You don't need to rise. So then you just need to run. Okay. Now, what if you were here and you needed to get up here? Could you possibly build stairs from here to there? If you're going literally straight up. You would just, you wouldn't need stairs, you would need more like an elevator, right? So if you have a line like this, your slope is undefined. You don't need stairs. That's a U for undefined. And the way your equation looks like is it's going to start with x equals. All of the other equations are y equals, but if you have a line, a vertical line as your graph, it's an undefined slope, and you don't need to run. You cannot run. It's only rising, so that's why your slope is undefined, because it's divided by 0, that you cannot run. And your x is going to be an x equals line. So what I'm going to have you do next is you've got glue at your tables. Please glue the warm-up underneath Slope Man. Please glue the warm-up underneath Slope Man.